Alright everyone, so this is my 2025 Giant Rainy. I picked it up September last year. Brand new bike from the ground up. Been riding it a lot. The biggest thing with this bike is it's sub 22 kilos, designed to be the best ever descending e-bike, which I'd agree with. It's phenomenal rides, just like a normal bike, because it's less than 22 kilos, you know, that's the thing. And one of the big factors in that, of course, is the carbon frame. First ever Rainy with a carbon frame. But probably a bigger factor is the fact that it's got a 560 watt-hour battery in here, which is a lot less, you know, and one of my big anxieties, really, to be honest. The old Rains, I used to run them with a big 800 watt battery in them. It does feel a little prehistoric now, you know, I could just bowl around the mountains all day, all the hills all day. Full power, no problem. This 560, you've got to manage it a little bit, and I'm up and down the power modes a lot. You've got full power, puts out 85 Newton meters, I believe. Way more power than the old one from this new 48 volt motor on it. Runs cooler, more efficient. The old one was 36. Sport, active, tour and eco. So it's got 5 modes, not 3 like the old one. I run it in active most of the time, which is 2 down from full power. It puts out about the same amount of power as the old Rain on full power, in my opinion. You know, yeah, you have to put maybe a little bit more legwork in. I might even be getting a bit fitter, but yeah, the battery is no problem, and I certainly wouldn't swap a bigger battery for the added weight. This bike is perfect. So at the front is that 180 Öhlins fork. You know, you can notice there is a little more kind of side to side flex in it. No bad thing. I just noticed it when I rode it. I've gone a bit harder on all the pressures as well. I've gone 280, I think, in the negative, 150 in the upper chamber as well. So yeah, they're pretty progressive, them forks, but they're a big travel. I like them. They're mint. They do take a bit of setting up, but once you've got your pressures set, you won't get back. They're amazing. And on the rear shock, I've went up to a 650 pound spring on that as well, so that's pretty good. Got the radial tyres on it, the Schwalbe radials. They say you can go up on the pressures a bit. If I'm in a bike park where they don't really work as well, I do go up on the pressures. Out here, I probably don't. About 25 front, 28 rear. Big fan of the radials though, they definitely grip more, they definitely deform around stuff more. Yeah, they're better. We've got the Envy M8 rims, faultless. Still yet to put a spoke key on any of these wheels. I've been on them for 4 or 5 years now. And those beautiful carbon rims are laced up to these insane conical Pro 5 hubs. We've got the GR4 brake on there as well. You know, this Evo brake. Honestly, the brake before that last year, I didn't think they could improve on it. They have. It's even more power, more feel. These are by far the best brakes on the market right now. They are faultless. They never need any maintenance. They're not good just for a month. They're really mint. So I love them. Yeah, they're good. 35mm stem. I'm on the 60mm rentals now, which is pretty much what I've settled on. I dropped from 10mm or 5mm on a Spacey actually the other day. I always leave a bit on top for adjustment and after sale of the forks. But yeah, I felt like I was stood upright in all the videos, so I've done that a bit. It's a much more roomy bike than the old Rain. Actually, it feels a lot longer, a lot more space on it. I'm a big fan of that. We got the 155 cranks on it. Again, a Revolution, 3 bikes. You don't need long cranks on them. They're way better, especially if you're on rocky ground. We've got these Rental pedals, which I love in black. Again, just absolutely faultless. All the pins are in there, they don't fall out. Yeah, superb. There's loads of adjustment on this bike. Like here, there's low, medium and high. I've got mine set in the low, bottom bracket as low as I can get it. And these here as well, like I said, this headset that flips. This bike comes with SRAM 1x12 on it. It's not wireless, actually, which I'm a fan of. The amount of places I've turned up with the batteries flat on my wireless shifters. The cable operation on this, I ain't endorsed by SRAM at all, is like nothing I've ever had. It's the most positive shift ever. And on the upshift and the downshift, you can only go 1 gear at a time. So there's none of this, like when you're in the wrong gear and you just up the lever and just everything explodes at the back end. So it's like, but it really works brilliant, yeah. The whole bike is, of course, protected by Invisiframe. I'll show it you, but you can't see it. PT's valves, front and backs, PT's product, keep it all lubed up and working nice. That is my 2025 Rain E Advance. Thanks for watching, like or subscribe. Put your hand over the camera lens, quick tone. Cut, now cut.